Hi! Welcome back to Let's Play CastleVania Symphony of the Night Part 8. I'm your host, RC75665. And let's continue onward now. And I just ate a sword. Sure thing. Alright, so now things are about to get a lot more challenging in the sense that your enemy types have changed. So, in the last part, we basically defeated the Dark Priest Shaft as this green little orb that was orbiting Richter's head as we were fighting this boss. Him as a boss. And so now we're in the inverted castle. And in the inverted castle, you instantly notice that your map is basically incomplete to the point where it's like, oh man, I gotta go back through this entire thing again. And, well, that's all fine and dandy, and you might not really want to do that as much. It boasts a lot of new cool items for you to get. Plus, it adds an interesting new challenge because you have to try and remember where everything is. And furthermore, not only do you have to try and remember where everything is, but stuff kind of gets cool. Warp rooms do the exact same thing as they did in the regular castle, except they're just upside down. That's really it. There's not too much else different about that. But yeah, as you come through here, you're gonna meet some new bosses. Some old bosses actually become regular enemies here too, which is a common thing in Castlevania history. Typically, bosses that you fight, once you get into much harder, higher level areas, bosses that you have previously fought will actually become regular enemies, which is interesting. Adds a new depth of challenge to the game, and kind of makes you feel, oh yeah, I've dealt with you before. I could deal with 10 of you in the same room. kind of adds an interesting flair to things. Now, actually, I'm going to go and visit the long library here, because there's something in there that I want to grab, I think. Essentially, as I mentioned in the last part, the long library... Oh, yes, the music in this place. Don't worry about the schmoes, or the schmooze. Actually, if you can kill enough... If you can farm enough schmooze, you can actually get a rare item drop, which gives you a sword that is broken. Like, I mentioned the Alucard shield with the shield rod was broken. You haven't seen anything until you've seen the sword that the schmooze drop. I'm being serious when I say this too. Actually, I think the lighting changed too. Now what you'll notice immediately about this place is that this is a very Wizard of Oz-like place. You've got the Scarecrow, you've got the Lion, and you've got the Tin Man. Library card, opal, and turquoise. Pretty simple stuff. Yeah, I'm just hoping I can get the rare item from the Shmoo. Yeah, it's amazing because the lighting has changed. Everything's become, like, filled with dark energy, essentially. And it makes for a pretty interesting place. An atmosphere. Go through this way. I'm not sure what's in here exactly. I think there's a save room with the other door. Not to mention, the music in this place is awesome. The music is very rarely reused, but for a fact, this music is reused in the Royal Chapel as well. Not that I have a problem with that, because this music, as I keep saying, is really nice. Leveled up again. There's your easy and simple way of dealing with the Tin Man. As you can tell, the holy water does a massive amount of damage to enemies. It's great. Head through. Neutron Bomb, which does a lot more damage than a regular bomb would. No dur. Blade Lair. Head back through. Here. Yeah. Critical. Whenever I see the word critical, I can't stop thinking about Team 4-Star. I'm gonna get a critical. Boom, ba-dum, doom, ba-doom. I'm avoiding all the frickin' Tin Men in this place, yeah, because they're extremely annoying to fight. That's essentially it. He's coming for me. Man, this looks amazing. That's the time stopwatch thing. Yeah, check that out. Whatever's in here is money and a starter light. What the hell's a starter light? Guess you didn't really need it anyway. But it's always nice to come in for map completion. That's essentially what you want. That's essentially all the inverted castle's about, really. It's not too much else to it, really. Which isn't so bad, but in order to get the truest of true endings, you need to go through. You need to go through the inverted castle. I didn't miss anything. Good. Let's continue onward now. I just keep checking my map to be sure that I've explored all areas in an area, because it would suck if you'd gone through the game and then you'd realize, oh crap, I missed this area. And then you'd, yeah. So, you want to avoid that at all costs, if you possibly can. Deal with the schmooze, get some money, and head down this way, because it's just one room, but it still gives you 3 resist potions, which aren't so bad, because, you know, any resisting of certain damage types helps. Oh, glad I dealt with the shmoo before the shmoo bumped me into the Tin Man. That would have sucked. Heart. The shmoo loves me. Yeah, it does. Come on. One of you shmoos has to give me a special item. One of you shmoos has to. It wouldn't be right if you didn't give me what I wanted, and I'm going to kick your ass. Just money. I hate money. I don't hate money, I just want something other than money. I'm looking for it. 25 buckaroonies. Ooh, leveled up. Leveling up is nice. I'm probably gonna end up off-screening the shmoo, fighting the shmoos until I get what I want, because, as I say, it's annoying if you're trying to beat the shmoos and you can't get what you want, because they're being shmoos. I guess. Okay, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope. 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 Definitely not. Nope. So we're back and we got the frickin' Valmon way. Actually, it's called the Chrysogrim, or the Chrysogrim, or whatever the hell you want to pronounce it, but I got 2. It took me about 15 minutes worth of farming, at least, and I've actually got 2 of these swords. This basically renders you invincible, and it's just one of the most broken swords in the game. By repeatedly alternating between the 2 buttons, between the 2 attack buttons, there's nothing that can hurt you. If you can just, there, get past the enemies in order to be able to make this useful. Which if you can, that's awesome. If you can't, then sucky. We'll deal with ourselves a boss here in a sec. Actually, I'll do it right now, because might as well. Might as well demonstrate the ridiculous abilities of these 2 swords. Just here. Yeah, exactly. If you can grab 2 Chrysogrims, or Valmon Way, that's actually what the sword is actually supposed to be called. It's called the Valmon Way. which was translated into the English version as Chrysogrim. Oh, I like Valmanway a little more than Chrysogrim. Valmanway sounds nicer. Paranthropus also give you an interesting rare drop. It's not the gauntlet. I wonder if I can get it just by killing this bunch of Paranthropi in here. No, guess not. Whatever, it's not important. What is important is the fact that we got 2 Valmanway in our one in each hand, which renders this literally invincible, and it's extremely broken. I won't be doing the rest of the game with the 2 Valmanway in my hands because that would just be cheap. But I will definitely show you some interesting tactics with different weapons that you can use. Oh, that green skeleton, you had best deal with them as quick as you possibly can because they have laser beams. And laser beams wouldn't be too much of a problem if they didn't do as much damage as they do, because they do a lot of damage. I'm serious, these guys, with their beams, they do at least 100 points of damage, if not more than that. And it's kind of scary. Anyway, what's in here? It's a shotl and a hammer. Not too much amazing stuff. But yeah, if you get hit by a Nova Skeleton's laser, it hurts a lot. I might just get hit by one just to kind of show you, just give you an idea of what the damage is like.